or you know, fuck it up. We got things to work on. It's not. We're definitely not playoff ready. He didn't say what. What happened?
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few
She said it back. That's crazy.
crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll elect not to return, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, he's streaming now. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't need to stream. No, I was going to stream. Oh, I'm playing on a... Yes, sir. Tackle.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage lost, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Newton to throw.
Damn, what a pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
So, good pass, bro. I can't even be mad.
very strong gain of 24.
Fuck.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Come on. We are... This game is weird, bruh. This game is weird as fuck. They really be pushing niggas towards the 1st down. Just about every time, bruh.
And they got to the perimeter, so that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the end.
Yes, sir. Great sack. Great sack.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run
Great
the football.
punt.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is
Like-
well into the end zone for a touchback.
I pinned the my game earlier before I disconnected. I pinned that nigga inside the on the 1 yard line. From like the minus 35.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, them punts be hard to gauge something.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago,
Oh.
Lamar Miller. He's got
Oh.
some breathing room.
Oh! Oh! Lamar Miller! Oh my god!
Oh,
Bro, this nigga Cat is tough, man. This nigga off of me, yo.
That nigga Lamar Miller just had to play it a year. Okay.
First and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
Yeah, I'm dumb for that. That's what I get for holding the ball too fucking long.
Tried to get away, but could not. Gerald McCoy. Credit him with a sack.
Way too long.
Him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Watson.
Bro, why does it keep
stop.
putting this nigga cat on play, bro? Go get Wiggins. I have this nigga. Like, that's so dumb. What are they doing?
Wiggins.
Like,
This nigga pausing it, bro. I can go.
why do they keep doing this? Stop switching me and Clay, bro. He's guarding Wiggins for a fucking reason. He's about to just baby food this nigga. Oh, word.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Got him hot.
Jordan Reed has it. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
Oh my God, he's making Josh Allen drills.
Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost
This is gay. I don't know why they keep doing this, but why am I always automatically having to guard this nigga play? I mean, this nigga.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big play there from McCaffrey, 47 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional block.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Texans scoop it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Damn.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And Dalton to throw. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 2.
Oh yeah, good old Texans.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Kinda good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Watson going to give this one to Miller.
I'm just confused why I'm guarding this nigga Wiggins and they got this nigga play guarding Towns. Like, what are they doing? This shit is pissing me off.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second?
And every time I fucking switch off to go guard Cat, I'm getting lead defensive and my grade is just getting fucking destroyed. It doesn't make no sense.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And they're going to have another first.
Damn, bro. I seen a nigga open, but I seen him way too late.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh shit, I almost tweaked.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And that one got tipped.
That nigga Luke Kuechly was guarding Deshaun Watson, huh?
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. This is Miller. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Oh my geez.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Yes, sir. TD me. What a great touchdown.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Wow.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The face mask moves them all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Newton now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on
Shib-ass nigga.
be aware a ball may come your way.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's got this down to the 35. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Carolina.
Yo, my niggas is acting stupid as hell.
Touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are once
Come on, that's a 73. What the fuck are you doing?
extra point. And the lead is now 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to run for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out.
What? How does nigga just tackle me through the block, bruh? Come on, yeah. This nigga Luke Kuechly just hit me through the block.
Damn. Got the arm out there.
On 1st and 10. Watson.
Oh.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Ooh! Oh Lord! Cootie!
25 yards.
Oh wow.
What a throw! What a catch!
They've got to be thinking bigger right now. And that was probably their thought offensively.
Oh, that's weak.
Let's go for the end zone, if not settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
What? Oh my.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Deshaun Watson so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh! Hopkins in the back of the end zone.
DeAndre Hopkins, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn.
I'm weak.
Good. And it's now 17-14.
Lean with it. Rock with it. 50-round drum in my Glock with it.
Dropping the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard.
Let me figure out how to do this glitch. Hey, so I got a game that I think I want to use for the glitch. What do I do? I got like a minute left.
Save and quit.
Save and quit right now, or it doesn't really matter?
Save and quit. Probably like before you get sent out of the game or before the game ends.
Alright, it's a minute 3, so I got enough time. And we only up by, what, 12, so I don't think they're going to send me out.
Right.
1 or 2 more shots I can try to get up. We'll put up 1 more shot, then I'm saving and quitting on the 2 bucks.
And see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Yeah, just
Alright, so it's fucking 39 seconds left. Save and quit.
yeah, save and quit and make sure you get back to the main menu.
Alright. And then after that, I close the app. And then wait, do I close the app and then save the data? Upload the data shit?
Yeah, you close the app and then after you get back to the main menu, you close the app and upload the my career file.
Let me go ahead back to that video, man. I'm sick of it. I gotta get ahead while I can, man. Fuck that. Alright, I'm at the main menu. Let's close that.
Hold on, my fault.
Then,
yeah, so you close
there,
that. Go to your application, save date management.
application, save data management. Go to save in online storage. Save data in online storage, right?
No, go system storage.
Save data in system storage. Upload to online storage.
Yeah.
Alright. And then select NBA 2K20. And it's the last one. This.
Not the last one, but it's the my career file. Let's just say my career, or like the most recent one
This is my career.
that just
I see
saved.
3 of them that are most recent.
All right,
The
there's
first
one
or it
that
don't matter with others.
there's one that just saved like a couple minutes ago. Look at the time.
No, I know it says my career, save description, and user data. They're all 357. Do I have to select all 3 of those, or just that first one that say my career?
Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, come on. Oh. All right, you said say it again. There's one that says my career.
I see save descriptions and user data, but they're all from just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah,
Do I
but there's
select
one
all
that
3
says
of those?
my career. Nah, just one that's the one that's my career.
And then upload.
Yeah.
Upload. Apply to all, right? Do you want to override the save data? Hit apply to all and then hit yes.
Yeah.
right. And then from there, I go back to 2K, load up the game, go back to my career, and then finish the game, right?
Yeah. So yeah, after you upload it, yeah, go back to your My Career, finish the game. Then get back all the way back to the My Player menu where you have your calendar and shit, and then close app and download the file and do the same shit.
And then do the same shit. All right, facts. I'm about to go run this shit up like 2 or 3 times, see how it'll go.
Facts. So you uploaded it, right?
Yeah, it's already uploaded to the save shit, and now I'm going back on NBA 2K20 to finish the game.
Yeah, and then when you get back to the menu, that's when you.
So go over to my career and then select the file that I just finished, and it should let me go right back into the game.
Yeah.
Finish that game, go out through the cutscenes, and then go to wait till I get the calendar, close the app, and then just upload it again, and just keep doing that.
Yeah, but when you go to upload it, you have to go to online storage. Or when you go to download it, like you have to, because you don't upload it anymore after this. Like you've already uploaded it once, don't upload it anymore.
All right.
This nigga in here trying to say you cheated.
What you talking about, man? I ain't even do nothing. What you talking about, man? Can I? Is it asked to sim out with VC or just finish the game where it doesn't really matter?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, I'm tweaking right now. Like, I should just run. I should just run. Like, I'd be trying not to like run, just break the pocket. Sometimes I need to just run. Wow, bro, this is what I be talking about with this nigga Watson, bro. This is what I be talking about. That shit is fucking. That shit is stupid.
And they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half...
Yes, sir. 29, 8, and 4.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming out of
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
Unbelievable.
You're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
What these roses represent is a relationship. Love. Happiness. Hopefully spending the rest of your lives together.
Damn.
These roses should represent...
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Newton, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
Look at this, Abe. Watch this one.
20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still...
Oh, I got the game ball for tonight.
Come on, huh?
Now again, right side McCaffrey.
This game is so tweak, bro. This game be wild, bro. This game really be tweaking. That shit is crazy, man.
Alright, so now I'm back at this little menu shit. So close the app.
Huh?
Okay, so I'm back where I can see like my calendar and play next game and all that. Close the app and then upload
Yeah.
save data management again.
No, not upload, download.
Application save data management.
Download from online storage.
Say wait, how do you get there? Application save data management again?
Yeah.
Save data in system.
No.
Upload to online storage. No.
No.
Save
Go
data in
to.
online storage.
Yeah.
Alright. Download to system storage. NBA 2K20. Select this one, my career shit. And download.
Yeah.
Apply to all. Yes. Let's see what it does.
Oh my god, bro. Just give the bro. Every time you come out on a run play, we might as well just put 4 on the board, bro. 4 fucking yards every time. Cause we're not even trying to stop the shit.
From the 30 on second down, Newton flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not even trying to stop the shit, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Baby, 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 my heart.
He's taken
Baby, 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 baby,
They can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop.
Yes, sir. It brought me right back to the game. Now let's see. After I finish this, what these
Yes, sir.
what these badges finna look like, man.
If you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
all things considered a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there.
Niggas in there trying to start shit.
If you're gonna hit from that distance, sometimes you're gonna need a little line.
Damn.
Fortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Oh no, oh my god. They be having niggas that don't ever get tackles in their life hit sticking, bro.
to do it without letting panic
Don't matter who it is.
affect their play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. 12 yards there and a
Hello?
first down.
And you all came together there in break. Drove it with excellent pace. Money
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it done though by the end of the weekend, but I'm gonna get it done.
Oh, that's Carlos Hyde.
You said you're
That
gonna
nigga's
what?
gonna tote.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard
All right.
gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
That looked like some pretty easy yardage
It
there.
just doubled the amount of shit I done got.
to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I don't feel like, man, why she got me trying to cut this grass, bro? She want me to have a heat stroke or something?
Bro, what the fuck is going on, yo? My niggas can't, bro. Ooh, this shit's annoying, bro. These niggas be looking terrible out here.
I might have to get this shit done in the morning. I'm gonna have to wake up early tomorrow morning if I'm gonna do that. I gotta be to work at 10.
Watson now, operating from the gun. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Man,
A little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able
this
to
game
win
is
the game,
amazing.
but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Baby, 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 baby.
As the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Great punt. Great
What you
punt.
doing here? Close application. Go to setting.
They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Save data management. Save data in online storage. Analytic system storage.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time.
Yeah, I'm talking about y'all niggas. I'm probably gonna be doing it for the rest of the night.
Oh my God. Thank you. Get that nigga out
I
of the
was
game.
sitting there
He's
talking
done.
shit about y'all
He's
niggas.
done.
You know you're never
He's
supposed to
done.
count points in your mind until
He's
they come
done.
up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them.
He's done.
They come back now, start over again, and grind it out.
Oh my God. Let's just keep giving him four. Let's just keep on doing it, man.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game,
You put that nigga back in the game?
What?
First down.
Damn, you put that nigga right back in.
He's going to float this one deep right.
Damn.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
You put him back in the game.
Oh, wow.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have
Bitch, it's not a
taken the
fucking
lead here
photo.
in the fourth.
Fucking photos. Fucking photos.
The highlight shows tonight the home run
Fucking
ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then
No
following
more.
all the way through.
Baby.
Yeah, these Texans are different, bro. I swear to God, they are.
Charles, this one not over certainly, but you set the
You would think the Texans is a better playing team than the Ravens.
right around that marker under it. And what it
Really, it's not.
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Yep, go ahead, put me back in that same game, man. Same thing, different thing. Trail by 12 after you send out the PC.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000
Yeah.
yard mark for rushing.
I don't think y'all understand. I feel so bad, but fuck it.
Oh, of course. Bro, what in the fuck, bro? This game is so wild. This game is so wild, bro.
One so
Too wild.
An incomplete pass on
I'm trying to
second
get back
down.
on my badge.
Just a
There you go.
3 inches.
Yeah.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the
Bro, that L2, that stutter step is just, it's way too
gain of 26.
dramatic.
Another carry for their leader and a good one.
Like, come on, bro. We ain't got to lose all momentum to stutter.
And passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, Watson. They'll buy some time right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break
yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
And he's taken down, but not
Give me the bad. I honestly do a better game. I'm not. This wasn't even a good ass game. I just said, fuck, I need to get a game. Let's get this shit.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Watson now going to run the option right.
Oh, Lord. Look at this shit.
Coverage a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And my whole team tired, bro. It's sick.
I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play.
All right, fellas.
Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Flush to his right.
Oh, shit.
Inside the
I'd be scared. That nigga Watson.
bounds right around the 7.
Of course he tired. Everybody's tired, bro. Do I have to waste the time out?
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Why everybody got a problem when KD be tweeting niggas back on Twitter? Like, I don't get it. I would too. Like, shut up, nigga.
Here's play number 7.
You broke.
This is
Like, I don't get it. What's the big thing about this nigga responding to people on Twitter, bro? What? Niggas would hate me if I had bread in the platform. I'm telling you.
eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I really don't get why people are such outrage because he be responding to niggas. Like, yeah, right, nigga, you talking on my name.
In a big spot here. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result.
Yeah, y'all niggas be capping. Oh, y'all big ass 2K content creators. Let's be swabbing to get the game right. Oh, shit.
Yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah, it's not doing it. It's not stacking. It's just giving me my same upgrade.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I think I might be doing it wrong or something. I'm not sure.
I think they patched it, honestly.
It might be. Because the first time it worked. But
Last
now
time I did it
like,
didn't work, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think it worked no more. I'm not getting. What's my big?
Oh, that nigga JJ Watt.
I'm sick. I should have hopped on it earlier, man.
They said, all right, that's enough of that.
Right.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Oh my God. Are you serious, bruh? This nigga Deshaun Watson, bruh. I can't with this man, bruh. He's.
I should maybe get another shooting badge after this practice, though, if I'm being real. We go ahead. Okay.
Great block. Bro, my team is fucking shit, bruh. These niggas are ass. Straight up, bruh. This shit getting ridiculous.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
Like, bro, niggas ain't even.
From the gun, Watson.
Thank you.
Over the middle. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Oh, you fuck, man.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On 4th down, Watson.
Dropped it.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that nigga Jordan has been running the same defense the whole entire game.
The offense back
No
out
doubt.
there at the line, ready
You
for
can't look at his plays at the end of the play.
turnover on downs.
I don't have that option. He's away.
Getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going.
They take that out the game.
Ball security. Don't turn it
Yeah,
over.
they need to.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll try and burn some clock.
Great tackle.
And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop them behind the line for the 2nd straight play. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and 4. So it's back to football as well. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh no, they didn't. Ooh, I was about to be the sickest ever, bruh. The sickest ever. I pressed triangle, this nigga fall to the ground. Crazy.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Who you say I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back
I'm proud of
5
you.
yards.
I'm proud of
And here's
you. I'm
Michael
proud of
Powers
you. I'm
now
proud of
as
you.
he's on to punt for Carolina.
Come on. Fuck. They fucking me up with these.
Oh, the return is Jones.
Terrible return. I should have let that shit bounce.
11 yards that time.
That was a good. I ain't even got my plays.
The football with a 1st and 10. Deep
Let's see.
territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
Oh, that was a terrible throw. Yeah, I'm about to lose this game because I'm making terrible throws. Yes, I need the focus rating.
Great competitors. They love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Oh no.
They'll look to throw.
What time is it? It's not even 5 o'clock. I feel like I've been on this shit all day.
Play to Will Fuller. 11 yards there. 1st down. Huge 1st down. Gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
It's really crazy that niggas dead ass are literally like just getting out of school type shit. Middle school is basically just getting home. You know how sick I would be? Like I miss how much of the day them niggas be missing?
Yeah,
That shit is over. Right. They be missing hella like damn. It's by the time they get home it's already 5 o'clock. You know how much I done got done by the day, nigga?
Understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock's
That's the only good thing about being out of school.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll work it across midfield inside
when we start
the
working.
45. Now the
Yeah, it's gonna be right back to it, nigga. Right back to it.
they'll stop the clock
This shit,
with
these 4
seconds to
years
go
in college is a break from all that extra shit. Another shooting badge unlocked? Ah,
Watson now to throw. And this will be incomplete.
I need that catch and shoot on silver at least at this point. I'm gonna have to go ahead and quit.
You get a tight end
And
like
that
this,
flexible release is probably about to get taken off. I don't fucking need it. I know this release good enough to where I can get mostly white
unable to hold on to the football.
greens. Cause it seems like when I get like basically a full white bar, that damn flexible release don't even be doing nothing. It's like only when I completely fuck up the release when it works. You know, I'll barely be doing that.
They'll find QT on the right side complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final
Oh jeez, don't
timeout,
fuck me
as
up.
it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Nigga ran done got a field goal already.
Hey. Come on, just one more perfect release and I'm straight with the 750. Thank you.
Now Watson. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with 9 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
What the
Those
fuck?
of little faith, guess what?
Just
It
took
got done.
place.
They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Definitely my 5th time doing this though.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now one final throw.
I'm telling you, bro, them Texans love to take it down to the last minute, bro. What the fuck?
I'm about to get hop off. I'll be up here a little later.
All right, yeah.
win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell her move the chains. Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you. Got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, please. I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blood is back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the disturbed. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready? 57, right. 57 to Mike. Know your job. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Say, go. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Let's go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing. Brissett. Looking downfield for Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, looking to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Okay, ready, check, Mike 54, Mike 54.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. 19 yards that time for number 19. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Brissett. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. I took your advice from a bit earlier, tried the screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well.
They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or 2 away from making it work.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Ryan on first down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball back.
He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Brissett on first down. He's going to go up top for the hit, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Martavis Bryant His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Greystone, travel. Tighten up. Check 52. Check. Hey, Ripley.
Throwing on second down. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
54, south. 52,
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
The Seahawks pass intended for Kenny Golladay. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A 2nd down throw for Brissett. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards.
First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
51, Sam! Five.
Ryan will throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Vernon Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brissett now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
39-yard line.
Check. Fresno.
Brissett sets to throw it. Caught on the right side by Jones. 10 more there and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen. That's it. Check Mike, check Mike.
To throw is Brissett. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Golladay, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Gostkowski the extra point. And it's now 21-17. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 45-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Check 50.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Brissett. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Be good. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hold on. That's mine. Off. Mike 55.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. He completes it to Bryant. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
To throw, Brissett. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
He's got it at the 15. It's a gain of 35. We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Ryan. Completes it to Davis. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, do. Get up. Let him go.
Here's Ryan to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirect.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Ryan escaping the pressure right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Casey Hayward brought him down. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Mike 25. It's our time. It's our time. Hey, Tuesday.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. Here's Brissett. Screenplay, Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Throwing. Brissett. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a hold.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Brissett to throw on first. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Hey, come on. Watch the screen. Pass. Watch out, watch out.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Too little, okay? Check 26, check 26. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Hustle, hustle. 50.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Gostkowski for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Johnson. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, for touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 76 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now this throw caught left side. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Got it. Mike's by 4. I got you. Jam. Leo. Bang.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check three.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
Max 50, Max 50, Max 50. Drop deep, drop deep.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Here's Brissett. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Brissett now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 37, check 37.
From the gun, here's Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 99. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check safety, check safety. Spurs and order. Spurs. No.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, it's Carson. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Facing short yardage on third down, but he was able to pick up a very sizable gain.
He certainly was, and I think that maybe they were fooled a little bit because you and I both know this is a passing league, and that's not normally a running down, and they fooled him with it. Safety had to make the play. Otherwise, he's still running, and the next thing, he runs right into the goalpost.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Detroit. 66 yards for him on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Ready, 10, Tuscan, 54, Mike, 54. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Lions, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skill.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savings, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, you never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all